Hello and a warm welcome to Joburg Today. I am Nashina Mohammed. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Most of us take listening to the radio for granted, never knowing that our favorite morning radio show helps kickstart the day, whether you're commuting by taxi or just stuck in traffic. Well, we decided to check out Joburg's hottest breakfast show on UJ FM.
Weekday from 6 to 9 a.m.
Joburg Today spent time with the Continental Breakfast Show team at their UJ FM 95.4 studios and had a one-on-one with A.B. DaCosta on how he got his start in radio.
It happened by chance. This is not the first campus radio station I'm working for. I was actually at Tux FM, before this. And in my third year, I was miserable. But then I was doing a lot of MC work and people kept telling me, you know what, my guy, you should try radio. So I thought, let me go apply at Tux FM. And hey, they loved me and the rest is history. It's like a fun job, So I know with people that have, normal jobs, they find it hard to wake up because they're also thinking about where they're going. But with us, you're thinking, you're going to connect with the listener, you're going to have fun, you're going to learn, and you're going to educate as well. Before we started doing the show, we realized that the person who listens to this show is a person who likes engaging on different topics. They're not just about having fun, but they also know about politics and they want to hear what's happening in the world. It's a university student, A lot of radio DJs or presenters, they have this thing of addressing their listener as listeners. Remember, radio is supposed to be personal. As much as you might have, say, on UJFM, 20,000 people listening to you at the same time, you need to compress that 20,000 into one person. And one of the ways you do that is by referring to that person as a you instead of you guys or you listeners as well.
He also shared with us his take on the importance of team dynamics and the secret behind the show's success.
For example, you have B, who's going to, bring a different light, to conversations that we talk about. Pimelo is more of a funny guy, he brings, that light element to our conversations as well. And the beauty about this team is that we understand each other so much that, if you listen to us do our thing, it's very rare that you'll even hear us, talking over each other, because that sounds bad on radio. So we use social media a lot. We have taken our content, from on air to social media as well. So just about everything that we do on air, we do on social media.
I'm Leroy Viaggi for Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. A race that started 11 years ago with only 43 riders today has an entry of 680. The Spur School's Mountain Bike League has shown immense growth, and this is what went down.
The Spur School Mountain Bike League is one of the most competitive cycle competition for high schools. And the top team will go through to the national event against the top high schools around the province.
This event is the biggest of its nature in the country, but also in Africa. We are also trying to get confirmation that it is indeed the biggest in the world. The only other country with organized high school mountain biking is the US of A. And our communication with them at this stage, they're not close to our numbers, although they got much more events in more states and so on. But technically this is a world record. But for the kids, the individuals, getting that yellow jersey, obviously the series jersey, you cannot put a price to it. And in the top 3 per category to be elected for the Gauteng Dream Team, it is like a dream come true for them.
The magnitude of such a race requires a lot of backing, and Dion elaborates more about his support structure.
With our partners and sponsors like Spur, Cycle Sure, Ride Magazine, Anatomic, 32GI, Cycle Lab, without those guys, it's impossible to put up an event like this. On the other hand, for them, we are growing the industry. There are more kids on bikes, there are more spares, more clothing, more of everything. and it's a win-win situation.
With the youth and the number of youngsters around here, this is the next generation of cyclists coming through. We also know how much cycling is expanded in South Africa, so it's wonderful to have these moments where you've got the parents on the side. You can reach them with our content. We can present good content in our magazine and on our website. We can inform people of what's happening within the development side and just encourage more and more people to cycle.
Well, this is a huge opportunity, getting the youngsters involved in such a race, to get them off the streets. It's a safe environment, just promotes the cycling as a family sport.
We can also get them into a healthier lifestyle, and also for them to improve themselves to maybe become one of the guys to go to Olympics one day if that is the challenge and that is what they want to do in life.
The skills part of cross country and mountain biking is the most important part. Now you can have a lot of strength, but the moment you have to go through technical section, then you can actually make up the time. So we're busy developing the skills program, especially for the schools, to make sure that in 3 or 4 years' time, these riders are on top of their game.
They do exactly what they're supposed to do. They introduce the whole spectrum from high performance kids up to the kids that only started with mountain biking to the sport of cross country, the XCO discipline of mountain biking.
Everyone who took part in the mountain bike league is regarded as a winner. And this is what the cyclist had to say.
Extremely tired, but it was a sprint. I'm feeling very good. I was out the race before, but now I'm back. Maybe Olympics one day, world champs, I don't know.
I was first. We're racing sub-juniors. It was technical, but it's a very fun race. Very fast one. Yeah, the climbs are nice, but yeah.
No, it went well. The second race I didn't do because I was sick. So I started at the back, but yes, I came back very good.
It was very fun, just a bit unfit for it. I'm proud of her, she got first. The uphills kill you. The downhills are very nice, it's very technical, it's speed.
In the beginning it was quite easy with the start. Had a good start until we got to the first climb. This climb was very easy, but then the dust came. The dust goes into your mouth, gets hot, and you can't ride. The mouth gets dry. It was a nice race.
It was very hard actually. The climbs are intense. I should have practiced more lately this one, but next time we'll do it better.
The race was very dusty, hard, a lot of climbs, really out of my comfort zone, and like doing 3 laps instead of 2. I'm very happy to have finished 6th place, like only 8 finished.
The day was filled with epic proportions of thrill and adventure, and this is what the parents and teachers expressed themselves regarding the activities taking place.
I'm delighted to be here. My son was at the school here. My grandson is cycling today, so I'm out to support him.
Well, today's event I think is a good initiative, especially for the kids. I mean, it builds them up from the bottom, so I think cycling is definitely on its way up with this series.
They're doing very good, and I hope they go on like that.
A very nice outing for everyone, and it is a very tough race. And the kids really did well in this heat.
We've got set practice times at school. We practice three times a week. We go to a course in Pretoria. We also partake in events other than the Spur event, so that keeps us fit and in the game.
And to get the learners out of their homes and out of the play in front of PlayStations, and then the competitive atmosphere is phenomenal. I just wish more schools could take part in this.
The future of cycling is looking bright for South Africa.
All the bigger schools already recognize it in their school code, but we need national recognition. If we want to take into consideration that cross-country cycling is an Olympic sport, it is obvious that the next step would be to make it a school sport, and that from a school series we can get talent through into high performance programs, hopefully into the nationals, and we can win some medals for a change.
I'm Ray for Joburg Today.
What's good, everybody? This is Solo, and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the end of the show, but for more coverage on the city, check out our playlist. And that's it from me, Nashina. Have a good one.